Consider the number of LEGO designers who love classic space, and the fact LEGO recently re-released and updated a discontinued classic space print, all strongly hinting that this anniversary set will be classic space related.
Well, that didn't age well. Hey there, Captain Mutant here. And what do you mean it didn't age well?
You haven't heard the rumors that the 90th anniversary set won't be classic space related but will instead be a castle?
What?
Yeah, I'm sorry you had to hear it this way. We were all hoping it'd be otherwise.
Where did you hear that?
It was all over the LEGO social media sphere.
Officially?
No, not yet.
Ah, so it's just a rumor then?
Yes, but a reliable one.
Damn.
Don't despair though, there is a silver lining of sorts.
What do you mean?
Well, space made a strong comeback in 2019 as part of a LEGO City sub-theme.
Yeah, those were interesting sets, but they felt more like modern-day sci-fi as opposed to future sci-fi.
Exactly, and the fact the classic space logo was nowhere in sight was a bit of a disappointment.
More than a bit.
Indeed. That classic space logo was iconic and made its first appearance in the late 70s on some of the first minifigures LEGO had ever produced. They came in a variety of colors, like red, white, and blue, amongst others, and LEGO knew how special those simple spacesuits were, as they released a few other colors more recently, including green, pink, and most recently, orange. On top of that, you can create a grey one if you rummage around for parts too.
Yeah, that's cool, but they're just teasing us with those colors.
Yeah, they are. But in 2020, things started to change. Did they introduce LEGO pieces that don't hurt you when you step on them?
What?
No. Did they bring out a whole range of squishable LEGO parts? What are you on about?
Well, did they make some— Get out of here, GG.
Sorry. As I was saying, 2020 saw the introduction of a brand new torso piece that came as part of a 3-in-1 sci-fi set.
Oh, I like that one. Kinda reminds me of Scotty's engineering outfit from the movies.
I think it's meant to be a spacesuit, but I can certainly see how it would work for engineering in hazardous environments. That suit appeared in 2 more sets in 2021, and then in 2022, we got the biggest update to classic space outfits in a very long while. The city space sub-theme returned, heavily influenced by NASA's Artemis program, but what's most interesting are the outfits. We've got 4 new ones, and we'll take a look at each in turn. The new spacesuit is highly detailed, all in white with dark azure highlights.
Oh, I like that color. I think it's my favorite LEGO blue.
Mine too. Interestingly enough, this suit is the only one that doesn't actually have the classic space logo on it, but it more than makes up for it when you add the personal life support system. It's attached with the new piece, also in dark azure, and it's got a huge logo printed on the back with a cool icy blue planet instead of a golden one.
Well, it is pretty cool in space.
Indeed. I actually really like the fact that PLSS is brick-built, as it means you can replace the 1x2 plate at the top with other parts to create any kind of extension to it. And to finish off the look, they also have a helmet with a golden visor to protect our minifigure from the harsh environment outside. Then, we have the pilot's outfit, which replaces the standard orange color with a striking flame yellowish orange with dark azure tubing both front and back, which also extends down to the legs.
Ah, those 2 colors go really well together.
They sure do. And the classic space logo is emblazoned on the right. Why not on the left? I don't know, Mouse. But every time I see a small symbol on a shirt, it's always on the left side. From brand logos to military medals. And com badges. You're not wrong. Not gonna lie, it's a bit weird to see it on that side. And I'd say it's the biggest downside to these new prints.
Well, actually, if you check the NASA spacesuits, you'll find that the NASA logo is on the right. And as these sets are inspired by NASA, this could be the reason why.
Excellent point, McClock. Thank you. This outfit doesn't come with a personal life support system, but it does have a cool helmet, this time with a very shiny dark blue visor.
You know, I'm all for realism in toys, but wouldn't it have been nice to have transparent visors instead for both of them, so we could see the faces inside those helmets?
Good point. And I agree with you, but it's pretty easy to swap them. We won't have that problem with the next outfit though. Replacing the blue spaceman, we have a dark azure jumpsuit.
I'm getting strong Star Trek Enterprise vibes here.
Actually, theirs is a deeper blue, but I certainly know what you mean. I think these are the simplest outfits on offer. So simple, in fact, the legs aren't even printed, and the torso is pretty minimalist. Even though the lines are effective in their simplicity, it's all a bit plain, really.
Well, working in space isn't a fashion show, Captain.
How right you are. Although the last outfit certainly makes up for it. Replacing the red spaceman, we have this striking dark orange jacket with dark red sleeves worn over the jumpsuit. It's pretty detailed. I love the silvery zipper at the front, the pockets, and even the lines at the back make this look like a really nice jacket.
It's a puzzle why it's only available in a single set.
Yes, although thankfully it's the cheapest one of the theme, and even better, you can grab all of these outfits directly from LEGO's own online pick-a-break store. Just type in the numbers you've seen throughout this video and hopefully they'll be in stock when you check them out, but if they're not, they should be soon. So we may not be getting a space set for LEGO's 90th anniversary, but with all these new outfits, nothing's stopping us from creating our own outposts and spaceships and populate these with a crew that looks just fabulous. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments. Many thanks to Daniel Jarvis for the loan of some of his crew, and I'll speak to you next time.